Oh, see, here we go. I got a new camera. It's the potato cam, but welcome to Uptown Tonight. Oh, it is April. Not to May yet. April 26th of 2023. And today we have Keaton, the maestro, in here hanging with the sloth child. Oh, we got to hang out all weekend too, so this is going to be an interesting little chat that's going to happen tonight. So I can't wait to get to that. Well, you're watching the Uptown Tonight Podcast, where's Fargo Moorhead's weekly podcast, where we know that a rising tide does raise all ships, and we're here to do our part to showcasing the area's entertainers and events and all that fun stuff. So if you're out there, make a like, subscribe, all that happy fun stuff. Throw some chats on there, get part of the conversation. We definitely would love to see you out there and all that. Well, before we get to Keaton, because Keaton's way cooler than I am, we're going to get to what I did last weekend, which Keaton was a part of. Interesting, huh? Well, let's go. We're going to get to that right now. We got all zebras out there. He definitely doesn't look like that anymore. And the couch doesn't look like that anymore either. And then we got Cito's hanging out with Junior. Junior's doing our Uptown merchandise right there. Uptown merch. Next time we're in town, I could not even tell you. It's going to be a few weeks, I'll just say that. But if you find us out there, get some Uptown merch. Keep us on the road. Help out the local scene. And then Zeven does say support our troops. I am a little biased since my son's in the military. But, you should be supporting your troops anyways. So there's Zeven, being all patriotic. And there was the start of our weekend. And I know Keaton was part of this too, because it was really fun. We kind of met up at some point in there where, mile marker 250. Oh, you even remember. It was pretty funny. I wasn't driving. Peter was driving, and we were going along through this trash. And yeah, I've never felt the Spider-Man mobile, I call Peter's car, actually slide on the road, and there was semis flipped on their side, and I think we counted 3 of them on the way there. We're going to Mandan from here, and this was Friday, right? Friday afternoon. Yes. We left early and everything else, and all of a sudden I was like, is that Keaton's van? I was like, catch up the band members on the interstate. It's just one of those things. The next thing you know, Peter's just like, what's that all about? And I was like, what? He's like, that guy just flipped me off. I was like, I don't know. And then all of a sudden I get a text from Keaton saying, where are you at? So I take a photo. I think it was this photo, and I tell him mile marker whatever. And he was just it
was a different one.
What was it?
The van. The van was in the picture.
Oh, okay. And I was like, mile marker whatever. And he's like, I thought that was you. And I was like, what? And then Peter's like, is that Keaton's van? I was like, well, that explains why he got flipped off. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, and then we finally passed you going up a hill because vans don't go up hills. Mm-hmm. And I was flipping you off, and then there was a state patrolman sitting right behind. It was nice. But here's part of the weekend. Keaton saved me from this little gem. Oh, she's still beautiful.
He was trying to sell you up or talk you into it.
Yes.
So bad.
A Gretsch round badge. I don't know. I haven't looked at the picture hard enough yet, but that thing is beautiful, immaculate. Oh my gosh. And yeah, Keaton pulled me out at the last second, which thank you, Keaton. That's all I'm going to say on that. As we were out thrifting and wheeling and dealing all that day that we had nothing going on. And then there's the stage back from the stage. Not entirely what that is. And that's what it looked like on the way home. So what a difference a day makes. Mm-hmm. So it was a nice thing. And then there was Keaton. We went out for lunch the Saturday.
The bistro.
While we were out running around. Yeah, the bistro. And that little sucker snuck the tab underneath the table from me. But there's the stage up close there. Everything else. You see Keaton's rig on there on the right and everything. And that's one of the last times he's going to be playing with us at Uptown, at least at the moment. So I'm just saying at the moment because I really liked him on stage. He was a lot of fun to play. He was a lot of fun to mess with at the same time. It was one of those deals. And exactly. And there was the photo from behind at the hotel there, so I thought that was kind of neat. You don't see that in Fargo, so that was kind of neat. So now we're back to ZV. So that was my exciting weekend with Keaton. We were out thrifting. I think I picked up a couple of pairs of shoes and a shirt. I think that's all I ever bought the entire time, but you have to spend the whole time. But enough about me. Let's get to Keaton here. God, that camera is full potato. It is nasty. And if you're out there, yes, give us a like. Go ahead and do that. So, Keaton, let's go back to the very grassroots of you. Like, where'd you come from? What was your childhood like and all that? What's your story?
I play music.
He does play music.
So I mean, like,
quite well, obviously.
No.
No.
So, no.
He's always humble then.
No. So I grew up in Moorhead mainly, and then I was born in Jamestown. Moved here, I don't know, really, really young.
Born in Jamestown.
Mm-hmm.
What? What were your parents doing out in Jamestown?
They were there.
They were just there.
They were raised there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Or like in that area.
Yeah. Well, that's absolutely fine. You have brothers, right? Brothers and sisters?
I have
one brother, and you're the youngest, aren't you?
I'm the oldest.
You're the eldest?
Eldest.
Eldest. That explains something. I'm the eldest as well. By 15 minutes, that's me right there. Well, that's cool. So you came here early, so I'm guessing before school started and all that?
Yeah, right before.
Right before?
I think. I mean, I'm too young to remember a little bit of it.
Okay.
But then I remember right before school. That's what I remember.
So your parents went from North Dakota to Minnesota? Am I?
I don't remember. Something like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah. If you're going to Minnesota schools, you're definitely in Minnesota.
We grew up in Moorhead, lived in Moorhead, and then my dad played in bands, so that was really cool for me. And they always practiced at our house in the basement.
Of course.
Yeah, right. So I got to sit there and ooh.
The oohs and ahs.
Yeah, ooh, that's cool. That's pretty much it. And then I didn't really, I mean, I played sparsely, like, C what's that one song, Lean On Me? I did that like for like 4 years.
Lean On Me?
Yeah.
Well, when did that start? Like, how old were you?
Like right 4, 5, 6.
Jeez! That's
I'm not too clear on that. I didn't ask.
That's cool.
Somewhere around there. And then, let me see. Then I wanted to play mandolin. And I only did that for 2 months because I thought that was kind of lame.
Mandolin?
Even though mandolin's kind of cool. But
what would get you started in mandolin? Like,
there was a mandolin there. That's it.
Okay, you just said it looked small and you could handle it.
Yeah, it was like easy to port around. That's what I think, something like that.
Okay.
It was cool. And it was there. That's literally, I think somebody bought it at some point for some reason. And then it was there. So then I started playing it. And then only got so far on that. And then I started playing guitar from age 9, almost 10 to, now. But then I didn't start like playing keyboard or bass or drums like all the time until I was about 16, and I'm 20 now.
20 years old. Jeez, the guy's a baby. But it's still, man. Okay, so mandolin until then. Did you take any kind of lessons or anything before that, or?
Yeah, I mean like YouTube, mainly like YouTube and listening.
So self-taught.
And then there was like I got taught by Ross Markey at Schmidt's Music. He was a student teacher at my elementary school, and then he said,
"Shout out to Ross right there." Yeah,
I love Ross. I haven't talked to him in a while. He's cool. He plays guitar and cello. Plug him. Get him in your symphony. So,
you still in town?
I have no idea.
Okay, probably
no
not.
Idea. Let me see here. I did that for a couple months, and then I went to Elevate, and I did that for like a month and a half, I think, and then
you're an Elevate student.
Only
interesting.
Like
okay,
6 weeks, and then I was like, I kind of want to just practice at my house because I was a shy little kid. That's it. I just didn't want to play with other people.
Just didn't want to play with other people.
No, I wanted to just stay at home, learn like YouTube and stuff, and listening to songs I liked. And
okay. So what instrument did you play when you were at Elevate then?
Guitar.
Guitar?
Yeah, I played guitar like full time from 8 to now, or not really now.
Age 8.
Age 8. No,
okay.
9. Excuse me, 9. Almost 9. Not 8.
Oh no, age 9.
I gotta get it right. I can't. No, and then.
So that's where you start learning
That's-
off of
yeah.
YouTube and all the other fun
Yeah,
stuff,
pretty
just
much
learning
so.
by ear. So were you one of those people that put on the record and just try to figure out where the notes were at on the fretboard and stuff?
I would look up like chord progressions sometimes.
Okay.
And then other times if it was like, oh, it's an A and then it's D and then it's E and then it's A, you know, it goes out the whole time. Yeah, okay, I can figure that out by myself. But some of the harder songs, that I need a cheat sheet.
Oh, gotcha. Well, you're just getting started and learning stuff.
Right.
So
Yeah. But then now I mean I can't really read music very well or anything. I just really play by ear. And
that's fair. I think some of the best musicians out there cannot read a note. So as far as I know out there, yeah.
But I also played trombone in 6th grade to 11th grade.
That's where I was going. It was like, how does this whole band thing come into play? And trombone was the medicine of choice, huh?
Yeah. I wanted to play drums because I had played drums.
And then you learned that, yep, that's kind of a...
It gets taken right away.
Exactly. It's one of those things. Because I know I broke many hearts out there when people trying out for drums and explaining to them that, well, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's going on here, but
Right, yeah.
But you got stuck in the old low brass section, which is awesome.
No, then you get to learn bass. That's the foundation, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
That's cool.
A lot of trombone players do play bass. That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you play in the jazz bands at all or anything?
I did play in jazz bands.
Okay, so you can read a little bit then.
It's just I would still like no, dude. Like
You're that kid.
No, I'd have YouTube on my phone right before jazz band. Like I could read the chords because they were written out. I'm like, all right, I know the chord. Like,
okay,
it tells you what to do.
Yep.
But notes, I need a YouTube video.
And since it was in the key of C, yep, that'd work out pretty easily.
Yeah, I just put it in my phone and there's the lick. Okay.
Oh my God!
Band teacher was annoyed at me. All my band teachers.
You gotta come in here at this measure. What part's that? Can you sing it for me? Yeah.
No, thank goodness. But then I also played cello and upright bass in orchestra.
The cello.
The cello.
So how did that work out? They actually let you play in band and orchestra at the same time?
Yeah, it was like a split period thing.
Okay.
You only I think it was an hour and a half if I'm not mistaken. 45 I think.
Okay.
I'm not too sure.
So no, they normally don't do that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, they let a lot of people do that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, that was at Moorhead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm mostly in Fargo, so that's what I see over there. And Fargo usually had a pick and then all that. And then I was hearing about next year that, at least in the junior highs in West Fargo, that I think maybe I'm just speculating, but there's something about they're taking away the general music options, so everyone has to actually perform.
Mm.
So they're all going to be in a performance type situation. Yeah, exactly. Which I get to go do tomorrow. I get to go teach on West Fargo. Woo!
Nice.
I'm excited. Yes, I am. All right. So, guitar. So, how'd you get started with the guitar then? I'm assuming your dad just had one at the house?
Yes, my brother had.
Your brother had. You're 9.
What?
You're the eldest and you're 9. How did your brother have the guitar?
He just had it. And he didn't like it after a couple months, and I started playing. Like, oh, this is cool. I started I like Metallica for a little bit.
Okay.
Makes that. So, but I like heavy metal, like Megadeth.
Yeah.
And then Grateful Dead. I tried to sound like Jerry Garcia for 5 years.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you went from one extreme almost to the other.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You start with the old metal, which everything's all tabbed out and precise, and then you go straight to jam bandies, which is
That's
just
true. But yeah, but my dad's in his band, the Quarterly. He had a couple guitar players, Pat and Josh.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, ooh, loud. That's fun. That's because like that was like okay, I got.
Those guys give you any tips at all then, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I didn't listen. I never listened, so I
They'd
don't
tell me
remember.
things, and I'd got it.
Pretty much hard headed.
That's okay sometimes. What kind of guitar did you start off with? What's the gear?
A Honer
Yes.
parlor guitar.
There we go.
Dude, it hangs up in the wall. We got the bridge glued down to the body.
Nice.
Yeah, no.
Oh my God.
It was like this is so unrepairable. It's so bad. It's such a terrible guitar, but it plays. But it sounds cool. But
The action has to be superb.
yeah, and then I got my first electric guitar at the Epiphone Les Paul.
Oh, okay.
Studio, cherry wine, red.
Cherry wine.
Cherry wine.
Beautiful. And how old were you then when you got that?
10 or 11, I can't remember.
Okay, so a couple of years into it.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming your father just got that for you?
Yeah.
Or did you mow a lot of lawns? Is there a story behiand this? Is what
No,
I'm going
I just got it.
I just got
it. I don't remember. I think I might have contributed like $100 or something to it.
Well, yeah, something.
I can't remember. I know there's a couple people that pitched in. I can't remember exactly who though. Now I feel bad.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But then I bought like really beater guitars after that and played on those for a couple of years. J Tercers.
Oh, interesting.
I play a Gibson.
The Gibson.
Yeah.
The Gibson proper.
Yeah, it's a piece of junk too.
Oh. Been hearing a lot about the Gibsons not having the
They're terrible guitars.
the greatest rep at the moment, but they're out there for a reason. That's
Right.
all I can say.
Exactly. They sound good.
Exactly.
Anyways.
So then, how'd you get into bass and keyboards and all that fun stuff? Because I know you play keyboards with us, at least in Uptown. And yeah, there's some interesting nights that happen on that. I really enjoy it. So
It's so up to interpretation. I don't know how to take that.
sometimes you wing us into a spot that usually never ever happens, and it's like not climbing out, but then they're pushing it around.
Dystastrophe?
No,
Catastrophe.
not at all. We've never fallen apart.
And what was the question?
How'd you get in the bass and
Yeah,
keyboards and all that?
My dad played keyboards, so it was easy just to.
You're just watching.
All right, let's see. Okay, that's
See, that's something I wish that would work with me. I can't visually watch music and figure it out. It doesn't work. I got to sit there and like dig in.
Dude, I can't read music. I wish I could just
analyze every part of it before it makes sense.
Right.
It's stupid. So I always get jealous of people like you just walk in. That? Yeah. Okay.
I wish I could play in symphonies. Just get up there. There's dudes that just get up there and just whole like.
Oh, look at all
I've never played this before.
Little spots on the page and follow along. Oh yeah. Well, I suppose that's a thing too. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And then bass is just cool. So I played like.
You heard it here.
Bass is cool. it's awesome. And then but I played upright and orchestra for I think a year.
So you went from cello to bass, or did you go from bass to cello?
Cello to bass.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you played that all the way until 11th grade as well, or?
No, I quit in 7th grade. I just played guitar and trombone.
Gotcha.
Not really trombone. I never really practiced at home.
Well, that's all good.
Teachers.
So let's break into the scene then, because obviously you're known. You're definitely known. I've seen posters that pop up here and there, and it's Crop Dusters featuring Keaton Will, and it's from at least 3 years ago. So, man, I think you're young now. I wonder how young. It just doesn't. Well, I shouldn't say it doesn't make sense. It's just I'm jealous. We'll just say that. I wish I could have done something like that. At least been that big of an influence in the area. So how did you break into all that? I'm going to guess that your father probably had some help in there, but it's not all your father that gets you going.
No, I mean, he introduced me to these guys, and then I met, these guys through these guys, and then, I just, I met a musician at Costco one time. Like, I said, I know who you, I said, I know who you are here. I listened to your album. and then stuff like that. I mean,
just networking, huh?
Yeah,
Just being out there.
You just go and talk to people. Try not to be weird.
Try not to be weird. That's boring.
That's hard.
Yeah, no kidding. As you were even talking about, we had 3 shows a couple weeks ago, and you're saying you had 6 gigs that weekend. And all I kept thinking was, I wish I was your age to have that energy, because I would be gone, dead.
I was sleepy for half of them, so I don't have the energy.
Well, you did it.
I had to drive, I guess.
Yeah, you made it to all of them, didn't you?
I think so. I think I got there on time. I was in one of them.
So you're moving around quite a bit. You're playing with a whole lot of people all the time, so you're always busy. So you got to talk about that. It's like, who are you playing with these days, or back then? And
right now, I play with Mr. Matt Fowler.
Mr. Matt
Fowler.
Shout out to Matt. Oh yeah.
Up in Grand Forks, he plays drums, and I play keyboards and sing in this duo. And then we have like a bunch of people come in sometimes, like bass players when I don't feel like playing left-hand bass, and then guitar players, horn players, and we've never had a singer. Or no, we have a rapper. That's cool too. But
wow. And
then but that's called the GMK, and it's just a spell correction of a bass player's name, Derek Hodge. Shout out to Derek Hodge.
Shout out to Derek GMK.
And it's just dumb, and it's cool. But I don't know. That's fun. I do that with him, and we play weird gigs, corporate gigs, on the side of the road gigs.
Just all over the place.
We went to Colorado last year around this time and just bust. I forgot to send the pictures of that one, but we just like.
Oh yeah.
We went up to, I think it was Estes Park. I think that's in Colorado, right?
Sure.
Estes Park, yeah. And then we went up there, and then we had his buddy owns a company with like big electrical things, and so he had this big generator, and he's like, you can plug in and play. It was just in the middle of the woods, and then like people just flocked in. It was weird.
And people just flocked. They just came out of the woodwork.
Campgrounds. It was like just big, tall, thick trees, and people just like, hey, dude, I got a guitar amp. Can I play?
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So there's this big jam just started out there.
It was interesting, but we do weird stuff like that.
Oh, that makes great stories, though.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, well, we got a couple of shows coming to promote. We got a couple of shows.
But we'll get to that.
No,
we'll get to
let
that
me do it now.
No. Let's get to some of your photos since you're talking about that. Let's do that. So I like this one. The guy's holding the tires.
Yeah, we went to Colorado and in the middle of the night.
And you found a junkyard?
No, one of my tires got loose, or something happened in the tires, and it just burst. So I think we camped at a Love's in our van, driving on our axle.
Was that the same van?
Same van.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it was bad. But then we went to a junkyard and got a new tire. Or a new rim, and then we went to a tire shop and got it replaced.
Oh, that's good. So last year I blew up my rim on a pothole in Fargo, and then I had to get out to Williston. And of course, no junkyard had that rim. Even as a 2002 Honda Odyssey, probably like the most milquetoast thing you could find out there. Right. I ended up going and buying a new rim that didn't quite match, but worked. And it's still on there to this day. But that's my rim story. So
that's my rim.
Terrible jokes.
Terrible jokes. But no. This one is with Riley Johnson on drums.
Oh, there we go.
Tor Cartensen on violin. I think you played bass too, that gig too.
And we got tours coming in on the podcast here in a month or two, something like that. And Riley, what happened to Riley?
he went to Wisconsin.
He's in Wisconsin?
Or Eau Claire, and he goes, I can't remember the college he goes to, but he does some out there.
That's right. Either. That's right. He was trying out for some bands out there.
But yeah, he's good. He's a great dude and great drummer.
Yes. I got to meet him when I was subbing up in Fargo North. I met him and Jocko at the same time. Now here we are at some kind of log cabin.
This is Prairie Pothole up in I can't remember the town that it's in. It's not even in a town. It's just in the middle of nowhere. But they have this big festival every year in July, and it's just, I think they have like close to 1,000 people, if not more, come through. It's like 3 or 4 days. But that was 2 years ago. Did like a looping set, like bass and drums, and
yeah, that's the thing. I don't think I've ever watched you play guitar proper. I've seen you pick up one and just kind of mess with it, but I've never actually seen you play. So that'd be interesting for me. With a looping station.
Yeah, I'd like beatbox and have a bass keyboard on the left, and yeah,
just made something happen.
And this is with this was dubbed the Keaton Will band. First and only time that'll ever happen again.
Hanging up there at your SG.
Yep.
Nice.
That's on the left. That's Anthony Diaz on guitar, and then Matt Fowler on drums, and Giancarlo Yanez Martinez on bass, the ugliest dude I've ever met. And then I had to get into drums.
Oh!
But we just played.
Shots fired.
Yeah, we just played Fusion and got out of there. It was fun. I think that's at Fargo Square.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the downtown one.
And then that's me.
The Drum Conrath?
Yes, the drum. Yeah, yes. And Matt on drums. And I can't remember what we did that gig, but we played.
We played lots of stuff.
There was other musicians. I don't remember who was there though.
Matt's such a fun guy though. Oh, nice. Here we go. The beginnings of it all.
Yes. I think I'm 2 or 3, 4 there, and that's in our. I don't remember what house that's in. I think that's in the Moorhead house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where you're playing your jam then? I'm trying to remember what song you said you played for 4 years.
No. I probably just hit the drums, and then this was with Matt on bass and drums. Matt, right? I think that's Riley, right? Yeah. Riley.
Yeah, it looks like Riley.
Yeah, Riley on drums. That's also a drum Conrath. This is at the Source in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
The Source.
And that's Tanner Goodall on trumpet, Matt Fowler on drums, and who's that? Kai on bass. Kai Zowie.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from there. He's from Grand Forks, and Tanner's from Sioux Falls, I think. Yeah.
They're just running all over the place.
And I played. I think that was an Alexandria open up for somebody. I was playing with Darian Lee from Nashville.
Okay.
And that's Adam Carlson on guitar. And I can't remember who. I think it was Chris Cagle. Chris Cagle we opened up for. And then
I think they're
Craig Morgan, I think.
Okay. Is Cagle coming back this weekend or something?
I think so.
I think I saw that at least in the report. But here's the real question: is this all word of mouth?
Yes.
Is this how you're getting
somebody
around?
Recommended me to the drummer.
Wow.
From here.
Okay.
And then
I'm just like, that's a lot of business cards you'd have to pass out, but
we were. The drummer just needed a keyboard player, and then I don't remember who gave it. I think it was Duster.
And you're just a utility player, so you can basically fit in anywhere.
I mean,
or am I just making this up?
I was kind of getting into like trying to play keyboard seriously.
Oh, okay.
I still don't play it too seriously, but it's fun. I was just trying to be as tight as possible. But yeah, we went. I think we just We went all over the place this last summer. No, yeah, this
Yeah,
last
I can
summer.
tell.
This last summer.
Denver, Alexandria, Sioux Falls, you know.
Oh, that's a terrible photo. That's so bad. Why did
Those
I
of you watch it on your phone, you can definitely pinch this one open.
That's funny. I hope there's nothing bad in the camera roll.
Total terrible screenshot. We'll get out of it.
Yeah, let's get it. And then this is me playing with the quarterly. That's up north at Muskie Days. I don't remember what town it's in though. When it was like a festival they had, it was crazy, dude. Like it was like a 4-block thing, and it was a Grateful Dead cover band on one end, and then I think it was a Lynyrd Skynyrd cover band on the like 4 blocks down.
Oh yeah.
So like it was crazy just to see it's like when fresh water and salt water it mixes. It looks different. It looks defined. It was there's like a little mixture in the middle.
Oh
like
my
bikers in tie-dyed. It was awesome.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I love it too. And you get to that point where you just don't remember where things are at anymore.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's like you played so many different places.
Yeah.
I always love that.
This is Drunken Wrath, as you can see.
I wish they were back. Oh.
Yeah, this is me, Riley Johnson, and Giancarlo Yanez Martinez. Again, the grossest human being I've ever met.
Poor Jocko, just getting.
So he's fine, man. He's gonna make up for it later. We used to play. This is my first band, Ground Zero.
Ground Zero.
With a capital Z and no space.
That's
Weed.
right, Edge. My
So
first band name was Zodiac. So.
that's not bad. That's better than Ground Zero.
Oh
dude.
gosh, it was about the Zodiac Killer. That was my whole thing. Had the
See,
little
that's kind of
crosshairs and the
metal
O
band.
and stuff. No, it was 50s.
Like rockabilly.
Well, we only played for the church.
Oh,
So it was just 50s and
What?
60s stuff. Yeah.
well, we used to play. This is now Boss's Chicken and Pizza, I think it's called,
Okay.
downtown. But it used to be an abandoned apartment, I think, or like a business area or something.
Yep.
But it's to the directly right of Dempsey's, so we'd have like the Dempsey's crowd, and we'd go like 7 to 9 or 7 to 10, and then like 9 to 10 we'd get the craziest people just like steal our drumsticks and
Well, as you're walking by and
Yeah,
all that,
money
I've heard
with the-
about that.
yeah, it was actually always pretty fun. There's always like a big.
Now you'll have to excuse my ignorance here, but you're playing outdoors, so you have to get a permit to do that, correct?
Yeah, this shout out to Jacob Pfeiffer on saxophone. He paid the money and went through that whole process to do that.
Okay, and then where do you get the power at?
It used to be right there. I don't know if it's still there. I doubt it, but it used to just be in the grass.
In the grass.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I should say then there was like a lot of nights there that was like just cold. It
Oh,
was
I
like
bet.
April or October or November, and then there's just nobody. What are we doing?
so you just throw out the old saxophone case out there and hope to catch some cash? Is that how this all works?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Got any tips for that?
Play. I mean, you just gotta play. I don't know. I think we kind of made a mistake by taking really long solos.
Okay.
But like solos that built.
Yeah.
Like a lot of if you go to like New York or something, I've never been there, but
Oh,
I've
the street musicians out there are freaking
they
crazy.
just go
They're
crazy.
awesome.
They go 100% all the time. I think that's what it is. You just gotta be
Yep.
and then move.
Well, the people.
Fargo's kind of easy to, you don't got a downtown Fargo. You don't got to really move. You can hear each other. Everything from everywhere else. If you've got amps and drums,
Yep.
But I don't know. Be nice.
Be nice.
Be nice.
If they request something, just play it.
Yeah, just try at least, or just do it. 'Cause, I mean, there's a certain point where you just gotta know we're not.
We
gonna
slaughter
play
your favorite
Metallica.
tune in 30 seconds.
We're not-
Go!
You're right. We're not gonna play Metallica. Or like what is it? It's always like a Kiss song or something.
Oh, of course.
Yes, this is such an awkward photo.
It seems awkward because I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
That's
junkyard, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my brother on the right. And
okay.
The lady sitting down is my mom's friend, my faux auntie.
Okay.
And then my dad on keyboards, and then Pat. Leonard's on guitar.
Damn right.
They played Junkyard when they still had music. I think this was 2018. I think.
Okay, so I think they were trying to bring it back here a couple weeks ago.
Really?
I think they were.
Nice.
But this is epic.
Nice.
I would never guess that this is you at all.
Nice, dude. I
From
tried
the top
to find
hat.
really good ones, but this was the only one.
Yeah. You got the Moorhead Orchestra jersey on.
Yes. That's my Jay Tercer.
So you're playing guitar in the orchestra.
Yeah, it was such a please let me play guitar. And then he kept going up to my amp
and turning it down. Are you tapping it back up then afterwards?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh yeah,
of course.
The tug of war begins.
I'm a guitar player at heart. Come on.
So we're at the Laos, the end of a rehearsal wins. Yep.
I still played bass though. I just hated with all my heart lugging that stupid acoustic bass everywhere. So my parents also bought me a Schecter bass.
Yes.
Shout out.
Schecter.
Amy, Jason, thank you.
But that picture is epic.
Nice. Yeah.
This is what you look like today.
Yeah. This was at Bohemian when they still put it. I don't know if they're going to have one this year. But it's Bohemian Family Ramble. They have it down in Wolverton on this couple's farm. And, this was with the Quarterly, I believe. Yes.
Yes, I do believe.
Oh, yeah. You got it from home, bro.
There you go. You ain't with Matt.
That's Matt.
Yep. So you're signing autographs. What's going on here?
No, we're in let me see here. Some pawn shop in Rapid City, South Dakota.
Oh,
They
okay.
had, J-Rock Visuals. Shout out to J-Rock Visuals. He did a lot of really nice photos for us, so that was very nice of him.
I like that.
And this was at Berry Pothole. They had a pandemic pothole, like a super secret one.
Ooh, gotcha.
Yes. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say it.
Got the knock.
I probably messed up right there.
They got to figure it out. No one's going to figure it out.
Yeah, right. I mean, whatever. So
the ambiance is just beautiful.
Yes, sir. But it was Diggy Visuals took that one, but it was that was a fun. We played what's the band? Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, it's some Rage, huh?
Yeah, I never played anything heavy live. That was fun. I had like a Fender amp.
Oh, that's all right. We used to play metal on Fenders all the time back in the day.
It doesn't work.
But we're out of there. All right, out of that fun stuff. But we got to get to our weekly report here because it's coming on to that. So I got this question to ask you: what instrument would you rather prefer to be moving on with, and what direction would you like to go? Now I'll let you think about that while we do the whole report here. So see you now, we miss you, man. What's happening this week? Oh, let's find out. Okay, out of town at the original Mina Johnny Home Band on Friday. And then Jansoni, BDE Boys, Dakota Faye, and Money Stacks came in Cloud Scott on Saturday, the 29th, this Saturday. And Laughing Sun Brewing Company, our favorite brewing company out of the Bismarck Mandan area, which we were not at last weekend. We are at Sunny Waters on Friday and the Four Feathers on Saturday, the 29th. And that's all I could really find from out of town this week. Kind of strange. Downtown, Dempsey's open mic with Gina Powers tomorrow night, and then Matt Puda, the Crop Dusters, on Saturday the 28th. Were we just talking about him? Or was that somebody else?
The who?
Matt Puda's?
No.
Okay, we were talking about somebody else. Okay, never mind. Aquarium, we got May Simpsons with Riley on Friday the 28th. The Troll Lounge tuckered out Thursday. Carrie Marie on Friday, and then Pat Leonards and Jake Schaffbauer. I always say it freaking wrong. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me. Schaffbauer, I always say it wrong. On Saturday 29th, the Alibi. Open mic night tomorrow night. I think it's from 7 to 10 at Murphy's Pub. Adios Pantalones. On Saturday the 29th, we're downtown again. We're at Krabi Soup. We know some people in Krabi Soup. On Friday the 28th. And then I'm open mic with Travis Neros next Monday the 1st. The Cellar open mic with Marquay Belcher. Probably happening right now as we speak. So looking to tighten up that time. Your 2 minutes, that's the place to be for your stand-up. Then we got Marlon Wells, Jan Severson, Jenny Lou Rusi, Zach Rittenhouse, Alex Bryson, Tim Jones, and Megan Helly. I think it's how you say Helly. Tomorrow night, I know that's some kind of local showcaser for stand-ups. So that'd be really fun to go check out. Saturday, Jazz Night, next Monday at the Jasper Hotel. We got King Sage is in residency this month. I think it's their last time out there tomorrow night. And then 42nd Street Delta, Kathy Brecky and the 42nd Street Jazz Band on Thursday. Then Dan Brecky on Friday. Then the Deadbeats on Saturday. Downtown, Specs, Quick 56. Those guys are going to be hanging out there Friday and Saturday night. And 4 and 4. What is the 4 and 4?
I believe that is above the side street, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? Okay, this just came up and I have no idea, but I put it on. And that's pretty cool. Sunshine and Nightwalkers definitely like to see more venues coming in like that. On Saturday, VFW and Fargo, Ditching Delmer, Friday and Saturday. That'd be a fun one to catch too. Blarney Stone, we got Abby Stubblemeyer Band tomorrow night. And then the Downtown Acoustic Quarter. Tonight we got Eric Levin, at Murphy's Pub, just a couple blocks from here. And then we got Jim White, the Roundup Saloon, and the Acoustical Addiction at Moorhead Legion in Moorhead. And Moorhead Legion in Moorhead. American Legion in Moorhead. We can speak here, maybe, sometimes. All right, Friday, April 28th. We are skipping over Thursday. And we got Rachel Iraniro at Tailgaters. We got Kyle Kobe at Midtown Tavern. Rick Adams at the Fargo Country Club. On Saturday, Terry Mackner at the VFW in West Fargo. Dan Brecky at the Silver Spike at Dan Christensen at the Swing Barrel Brewing Company. And then we're uptown at the Windbreak. Some shitty cover band on Thursday and Saturday. Not Friday, just Thursday and Saturday. And then Face for Radio on Friday. Southtown Poorhouse up in Grand Forks. Shitty cover bands there on Friday. See how this all works together, folks. And Face for Radio will be at Southtown Poorhouse on Saturday. Attack, we got Faison and G-Rex on Friday the 28th. And then Fargo Theater, we got Stephen Curtis and Chapman Still be hanging out there. I must have forgot to put the date, but I think that was on Friday. I might be making this up too. So, again, make sure that you do check with all your venues and your artists before you venture on out. Then anything can be changed at any given moment, any given time. So make sure you check all that fun stuff out. And that's what we have left here for the weekly reports. Let's get back to Keaton and find out some fascinating things of what's happening in the future with Mr. Wills. What could be happening out here? So, first off, it's like, what instrument would you rather, or you prefer to venture out with from now on out? Again, preference doesn't mean it has to happen that way.
Right.
And?
Guitar, because I can lug it around. Just
gotcha.
For like a business standpoint, guitar, because, I mean, I have the most experience on it. And I suck at everything else. I suck at guitar too. But, there's that time so I can say, in my brain, and convince myself I can play this gig. No, but guitar.
Stay humble, man.
Right?
Stay humble. Exactly.
That's what happens. Guitar, and it's, like I said, it's compact. It's a compact thing, and I wouldn't have to rely on having, an organ there or, a crappy.
Oh, it makes sense.
Crappy drum set or, awful bass rig.
I wouldn't know what it's like to drag around equipment.
Right? You don't play drums or nothing, with heavy boxes, basically.
Oh, God.
It's like you're an Amazon delivery driver everywhere you go.
No kidding.
But keyboard's super fun, too, because if I can line up, an organ there or, a Rhodes or just even a MIDI keyboard, and I just bring my laptop for the sounds, that's even easier. That's just a backpack I gotta travel with.
There you go.
But both are very fun. It just depends on if I'm in a country band, I want to play guitar.
Gotcha.
But if I'm in a super spacey, I have an excuse to have 6 keyboards around me. Yup.
It's being able to check the flavors that you want to check off at the time.
Exactly.
But genre would you like to pursue the most? Is that even a thing, or
Like,
you don't care as
I
long as it
don't- I
makes sounds?
Yes, to a certain extent,
'Kay.
yes. Like if I, let me say this. Probably like ideally,
You
I
heard it here first.
I don't know, just something that does everything. Like I love playing reggae. I really like playing R&B. I really like playing straight up like disgusting, emotional blues. I don't know.
Okay, so
But
it's
I
like getting down into that groove and just not coming out.
Yes.
Yeah, I
yes.
get you.
Some anything passionate that I can get behind. That's not
That is one thing I will say about your playing. That the passion does come out, and it's really, really fun. I find that exciting because I try to do the same thing.
You do it very well.
Sheesh.
I enjoy
Working
playing,
at it.
playing with you.
Yeah, likewise. That was fun.
Let me see. I don't know. Music's cool, I guess. What was the question?
No, just seeing which way you wanted to head out and all that fun
I
stuff.
don't know.
And then, like, what's happening next with Keaton? 'Cause I don't think we see you again, at least with Uptown, until June
18th.
June 18th. Okay,
Nobody can go.
that's at a wedding dance.
Yeah, nobody
So
can
that's
go.
gonna be fun.
I teach right now. I'd like to teach. That'd be fun.
Okay.
I work a day job too, so it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, you get to play with all the puppies all the time.
Yeah, I do.
Lucky.
I don't know. Just play whatever. I mean, whatever's there, I'll take it.
Okay. So what gigs you have coming up here?
I got this weekend. We're doing
This weekend.
we're doing me and Matt and King Quazon and Dave Hishland.
With King too, huh?
Yes, he's playing bass.
Those guys are awesome. I got to meet them up in Grand Forks.
We'll talk.
Killer
We'll
people.
talk about those guys. So King's on bass, Matt's on drums, Matt Fowler,
Okay.
and then Dave Hishland on guitar, and I'm gonna play keys, and we're gonna do. It's at the Empire. It's 9 to 11, I believe, or 8 to 11. One of those.
The Empire downtown.
In Grand Forks.
Okay, I was gonna
Grand
say
Forks,
when the
yeah.
Easy E's come back together.
No,
Yeah, that's cool.
So we're playing. I guess I'm not too sure what it is because we're just gonna get there and make stuff up for people to make, for like singers or
Oh, fun!
poets to write comedical comical things.
Comical
over.
quips.
So it's really just like in the moment stuff. So that'll be cool. I believe it's ticketed, but it's in Grand Forks, 8 to 11. We'll say just get there early. It doesn't matter.
There you go.
It doesn't matter what time. It's around 8. Get there. It might start around 9:30. Who cares? And then Saturday we're playing at Front Street. Me and Matt.
Okay.
It's the Jim K. And he's on percussion, doing all that awesomeness
Nice.
that he is.
So back in Fargo on
Yeah.
Saturday.
And then we're gonna drive back up, and then I play at a church in Grand Forks, Gospel Outreach, and we're playing and that's with King too.
Nice.
So
And that poor van of yours.
yeah,
I would dare ask how many miles are on there, but
I think it just passed 175.
that's it, huh?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
not too much.
You got some more work
Yeah.
to do on that one.
Yeah,
Last van I destroyed at 350. Yep.
they run. So you just put like $4,000 into it every year.
Yeah, no
Just,
kidding.
no,
That's basically what happens
no,
now.
Yep, that's how it works. Put Band-Aids on it.
All right. Well, speaking of Band-Aids on, looking for a little juvenile destruction?
Yes.
Yes, we need to do this week's Off the Roof, and I did promise you we'd have some fresh stuff. Sorry, no fresh stuff. It somehow got put in the back burner, and it just didn't happen. So here's this week's Off the Roof. Well, that's an old one. I think so.
Dyson missile.
With that laugh. My daughter's boyfriend helping me out that day. Yeah, you can tell this is early, so I don't have any other thing on your side. I can figure out how to slow it down. Look at that thing bounce, though. Oh, my God. Cord goes away.
Oh, nice, dude.
Almost got the GoPro.
I'm from Jamestown, so I really like fire and breaking stuff.
Well, you gotta break stuff.
Dude, it's awesome.
I'm sure that vacuum made me mad more than
Right,
this.
dude. I mean, at a certain point, they don't pick up the hair, so what are they any good for? Just crumbs. I can do that with my feet and some Bondra soap or something.
There you go.
Ooh.
There you go.
POV.
Here's how long it actually took. That was it.
What is that? Is that a missile?
Must have been Abyssal.
That's a missile.
It's gone now, so goodbye to that one.
Bye, Abyssal.
And again, well, if anyone's out there wondering what we're doing there, it's just basically I'm just keeping a traditional life. So I grew up in this house and we used to have the raging parties, and then eventually someone would get up on the roof and we'd throw things off just to destroy it. Yeah, it's the American way, right? I don't know. But that's what we did. So we're just keeping traditional lives. So if you have anything out there that you want to see destroyed on camera, throw it in my yard. Let us know. We'll come and pick it up. We'll break it for you. That's definitely the easy part of doing this. And my potato camera really sucks here. So I would be like everyone else. I apologize for the quality of the camera, but I don't really care.
That's fine.
No, we got good quality on Keaton, and that's all we need there. So anything left for the good of the order, Keaton? Where can we find you?
Oh,
Where do we want to find you at?
I know what I want to say.
Say it.
The 4x4 is above Side Street. I can confirm.
Can
You
confirm.
Google it.
It is there. So another new venue. Yes. Woo. We should have some like applause track here or
You
something.
should, man.
I
It's a
should.
Drum pad,
No
dude.
kidding.
So,
We got to make that happen.
yeah. Where can you find me? You can find me. You can find me on the gram, on the
The
Facebook.
Insties.
You can go to my band's
The Books of
Facebook page,
Faces.
all that. It's at DHEJEMKE Music. Jemke Music. It's hard to spell. Get used to it. I think that's on.
And we'll have all the links down below and all that fun stuff too. So.
And then I got a couple albums and singles out on the Apple Music and the Spotify.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to that.
My God, we got to bring you back for that because I didn't even know you recorded anything. Holy Christ. All right, so yes, we'll have to get you back on the schedule. I got to know about this and the process and who's on there and everything else. You wait. I would say just the utmost respect on how far you've gone and the motor that you have. You do not stop. You keep on going. You're always trying to do your best. You're always throwing as much as you can out there at all times. And salute to you on all that.
Thank you for being you, Wade.
Yeah.
that
Yeah, just,
was very nice. I don't know how to process it.
yeah.
I'm gonna cry on the way home.
Don't let it go to your head.
No, it's
But
real,
it's
dude.
just, I'm in awe. We'll just say that. And
Thanks, man.
just tons of respect. And
Love you.
all that for your future endeavors. All the luck in the world. I'm hoping that we can definitely work more together in the future. So that's my whole thing. But you can find us all on the Ticky Tacks up to the Instagrams and Uptown Tonight Podcast, or else you can find everything on uptownbandfargo.com, where it'll show everything that's going on with the band and the podcast at the same time, and all the other happy, fun stuff out there. So again, if you have anything to destroy, like, subscribe, all the other fun stuff, you know what to do out there. So you got to remember, if your drummer's got more charisma than your front man, the band may be in trouble. But that's why my band's doing just fine. So until next time.